but in general, what you've seen of the Dawah and the growth of Islam in America, what would you tell the people the outlook is for the future of Islam in America?
I'd say the outlook is very good. People are coming to Islam in groves. I mean, I just see it. I meet the brothers. I travel around a lot, and I see a lot of new converts, more sisters than brothers I've actually seen coming in. And I would not be surprised that if in 100, 200 years, the majority will be Muslim in this country.
But let me ask your
inshallah.
opinion on that issue, because, I mean, like you said, a majority of the misconceptions people have about Islam are about women. And you said a majority of the people who are accepting Islam are women. Why do you think that is?
I think women become tired of the way they're treated in this society, and when they see what Islam has to offer them, I think they find it very attractive.
But what does that mean, tired of the way they're treated in this society?
In this society, a lot of times, not always, but generally, they're looked at more as in a sexual way, and they use them for advertising, and just kind of in a demeaning way, and they don't give the women the full respect they deserve. So when they learn about Islam and they see the respect and the position they have in Islam, they find it very, very pleasing.
Right, mashallah. And you were telling me something earlier about your son, Zayd.
Yes.
Which, alhamdulillah, was very nice. Just tell me a bit about that.
He's 18 months old, and he just learned how to make wudu. He has a little chair, he pulls it up to the sink, and whenever he hears the adhan, he gets his chair, he goes to the sink, he makes the wudu, and I just tell him hands, mouth, nose, and go through it, and he does it all, and it's so cute. Yeah.
MashaAllah. Well, Brother Bilal, it was very nice to meet you, and inshallah Allah, He reward you with your efforts with your family and with your son Zayd, and inshallah increase you in Iman, inshallah.
Ameen.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad is His messenger. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasulillah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
And welcome back to the program, Muslims in America. Our journeys around the United States of America has brought us here to Anchorage, Alaska. And alhamdulillah, we say that Islam is spreading to every corner of the United States of America. And we're here, alhamdulillah, in Anchorage, Alaska, and we find there are Muslims here. And I'm joined today with the very first Muslim to come to Anchorage, Alaska, and his son, our brother Mossa Al Obedi, and his son Saeed. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Sheikh Saeed, just tell us a bit about how you became the first Muslim in Alaska,
yes.
But even how you came to the United States.
Well, you know how I came to United States. Like I said, God planned everything. Okay? One day I was driving a taxi cab for 200, in Ramallah. Then one American came and ride with me. He liked me. He said, "Did you ever thought to go to United States?" I said, "I wish I can, but I don't know how." He said, "Take this my address." I took his address. I had it for 4 years, and my car can't drive anymore because I have 4 brothers and I have big family, to feed. One day, attorney came in the car. Then I took him to the village, and he left a newspaper on the seat. I look in the newspaper, United States, United Nations asking for 2,000 refugees came from Palestine to United States. Then I showed the attorney, his name Abdullah Rimawi. He said, "Yeah, if you know somebody." Then, I rush, I go there, find the address. I wrote him a letter. Looked like angel carried that letter, brought it to him to Arizona. And the embassy called me. They said, "We have a visa for you." Then I called my folks, they started crying. I told him, "Look, we have no food to eat, we have to do something." So United Nations, they give me airplane ticket to fly to New York. Then I came to New York. It was Sunday, 1956, November 11. So I know somebody there, And Sunday morning, I walk in the street, I can't talk English. Because I only graduated from third. Then, I was walking in the street Sunday. I bumped one guy, and he looked at me, he said, "My God, you was driving a cab in Ramallah? And I said, yes. He said, did you remember me and you, we live in the school, my father kicked me out and we live in the school? He said, I remember. He said, what do you do here? I said, well, I'm here. It was so cold, he bought me clothes, you know, to warm me up. Then after, he took me hotel because I have only $23. That's all I have, dimes and nickels. Even the hotel, when they look at me, you know, poor, they only charge me $7, you know, for the ones I have 16 left. The guy really was so nice. He took me hotel, he bought me clothes. And after 5 days, he sent me to Denver, Colorado. Some people, you know, I met there. To meet the man, he's in New Mexico. He was in New Mexico. And then we called him. He said, yes, I'm in New Mexico. Let him come, you know, after 5 days in Denver. So what happened really there, I took the train and I met him. He took me with him around. Then he bought me a car, 1957. He bought me Chevy, 57 Chevy. And he gave me tapestry to sell, you know, to go from, you know, the street to sell the things. Then he said, I tell you, I'm going to make a trip. I said, where are you going? He said, I have to leave. And he showed me the map. He said, the red line, you go all the way, and, you know. I said, okay, I don't know how to talk English, but I was selling those tapestry made in Italy, you know, and here and there. He left. Then he came to Alaska for 3 months. Then he called from here how good Alaska. Then I heard he died after 3 months.
Here in Alaska?
He died after 3 months, yes. So they brought him to Los Angeles and they buried him in Derdewan, you know, his name, Abu Kamel. See what happened. Then after that, next year, I said, I'm going to Alaska. When I came to Alaska, I drove to Canada. You know, I thought Alaska, I make it in 1 day, you know, it was, you know. Then what I came, I drive for 7 days. I drove to Alaska, I came to Talk Junction. How I succeed, really. When I came to, I carry tapestry with me, you know, in the car. Then when I came there, I asked the people, where you go from Anchorage? They said, they're from here. I took the wrong road, I went to Fairbank. After 60 miles, I stopped in Dot Lake Lodge. I asked the lady how far away Anchorage. She said, no, you go wrong way. Where are you from? I said, I'm from Jerusalem. He said, sit down. I have a church here. I sit with him and he said, what do you do here? I said, you know, here I am. I show her the tapestry I sell and all that. She said, let me help you. She bought for $700 from me. I said, my God, this is nice here. Then I drove to Anchorage. Then I started going from, you know, from gasoline station to the bars. Everybody started looking at me different because they never see like that before. Next year, third year, the government asking about me, you know, the state of Alaska. And the state, they called me and they said, we need to talk to you. I said, what do you need? He said, you know, where are you from? I said, I'm from the Middle East and, you know, all this kind of stuff.
And what year is this now?
1958. But, you know, I don't come to Alaska January. I go to Arizona after 6 months, then I come back in summer.